Welcome to Flawless Shoe Reviews. In this video I'm going to compare the Asics Gel Nimbus 27 with the Hoka Bondi 9. They're two max cushion shoes, two of the most popular in each range, but they feel different underfoot and they have different performance features. I'll break them down alongside how they affect different medical conditions, and at the end of the video you'll have a better idea of which shoe works best for you. So, starting off with the Nimbus 27, we've got a normal fit in the toe box, so it's got a good amount of width, it's true to size and length, and it comes in a wide version as well for those of you with a wider foot. The tongue is thin and it's gusseted. It's got a really nice heel counter and heel cup, so you've got this thin outer layer with a pull-on tab, and then you've got a really luxurious padded layer on the inside that we saw on the Model 26 as well. It's got a moderately stiff heel counter, so those of you with a sensitive heel, you won't mind it too much. It's nice and padded and nice and comfortable. It's got a really good lockdown on top, so excellent fit overall. Then in the Bondi 9, they've completely upgraded it compared to the Bondi 8. Now Hoka have been known for having a very tapered, narrow toe box. Well, they've changed this on the Bondi 9, making it a little bit wider, so it fits a normal width foot, and it comes in a wide and an extra wide version as well. It's a true to size and length. It's got a padded tongue, and it's got nice padding around the heel counter. The lockdown is exceptionally good on this. When you slip your foot in, it keeps your foot secure even before you lock down the laces. It is quite compressive on the back of the heel, so if you have a sensitive heel, Haglund's deformity, you may not enjoy this. Then as we move down onto the midsole, it's got a supercritical foam in the midsole, which is different than the previous model, which is a CMEVA cushioning. So it's a little bit softer than the previous model, so when you're walking you really get that feeling like you're walking on a cloud, so it's nice and soft. However, when you run, there's a nice firm end feel to it, so you don't feel like it's too squishy, so you get a little bit of responsiveness to it, but not completely as soft as what we got in the last model. So when we look at the Gel Nimbus, they've kept the same FF Blast Eco cushioning. They've added a couple of more mils of padding underneath your foot, and they say they've redesigned it, and I would tend to agree because it feels different underfoot. So this is a bit more responsive of a midsole, so it gives you a bit more feedback, a little bit more spring to it than what we get in the Bondi 9. So they have two different use cases, and I'll touch on that in a moment. But first of all, we've got 43.5mm of cushion in the rear foot, 35.5 in the forefoot, giving you an 8mm drop, whereas we've got a 5mm drop in the Bondi 9. So we've 43 in the rear foot, 38 in the forefoot, giving you that 5mm drop. The Bondi also comes in slightly lighter, around 297 grams for a size 9 men's US. Whereas the Nimbus comes in around 307 grams, so fitting in with that classic max stack weight. It's got a nice posterior lateral heel bevel, some big sidewalls around the heel, and it's got some nice sole flare and a nice broad base of support. So it has elements of stability to it. It's a little bit firmer on the foot than what we get in the Bondi, therefore we can use it for easier runs, recovery runs, but it's also very good for early stage tempo work, so it is that little bit faster, transitions through nicely through to the forefoot when you're trying to enter that push-off phase of the gait cycle. In contrast to that, the Bondi 9 has been renowned as a lifestyle shoe, so it's exceptional for walking and standing all day. Great for recovery runs and easier runs. The soft foam helps to absorb that vibration and impact when you hit the ground. However, we found when you try to transition through into quicker workouts, it's a little bit clunky and therefore struggles to transition from heel through to forefoot. So it's more of a shoe for those easy runs, a little bit too clunky for doing those more up-tempo fartlek sessions. So there we have it, two very similar shoes in terms of weight and stack. However, this foam performs differently, slightly different fit on top. If you have any pairs of these shoes, leave a comment in below, let us know what you think. Otherwise, if you have any questions, just pop them in the comment section as well. Happy to get back to you. Like and share and subscribing is always welcome, and we've got links to the shoes in the description if you'd like to pick them up. Thank you for watching.